Special thanks to our friends Terry and Micah Ott over at Ott Custom Cues in Oklahoma for sending us this beautiful 6-point wrapless cue. We have recently begun a business relationship as a dealer of these fine crafted cues, and to say the least, we are absolutely elated, just stoked for the opportunity to be able to offer these beautiful fine cues to you here at Crossroad Cues. I'm going to give you a little bit of background on the Ott family in just a moment, but I want to point out to you what you're looking at right here. And this is nothing short of dynamic work. I mean, their work is remarkable, and their wood choices are just excellent all the way through, okay? This cue that you're looking at right here, it's brand new, unchalked, unplayed. You can skip the wait time right now, and I am offering this to you at a discounted price with no wait time. The Ott family gave us a special price, and we are passing that on to you. We're passing the savings and the opportunity on to you. The next time that you see a cue like this go up for sale, I can guarantee you this, it will not be for the price that we're selling this one for, because their work is going to be in great, great, great demand. What you're looking at here is an ebony forearm with 6 points of dyed and stabilized spalted maple burl. Take a quick peek at that. The butt sleeve of this cue is also made from the same wood. Again, that is dyed and stabilized spalted maple burl. You have an ebony front. Nice. Look at the streaks and the figure in that ebony. You have a segmented ebony handle. There are veneered stitch rings at all positions of this cue. Now, you guys know I like to count the shafts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 at the base of the cue. Yes, that's right. 7 position ring work. And if I might add, you've heard me use this terminology and I use it lightly. This finish, the finish that is on this cue right here, literally looks like glass. It takes cue makers eons of years of trial and error to even think about comparing to this type of finish. Their finish is just top notch. This is a 3/8-10 modified. That's what is known as a big pin. You guys will hear me refer to, of course, the 3/8-10 modified and sometimes the 3/8-11 pin as the big pin. That is a 3/8-11 pin. The butt of this cue is a nice 15.7 ounce. 15.7 ounce. This is a forward balanced cue. There's your balance point right there. The butt underneath the bumper is also threaded for a 3/8-16 extension or a short weight bolt. So it's already prepped. It does not come with an extension, but it's prepped for one. So again, 15.7 ounces on the butt weight. Beautiful veneer colors. Let's see if you guys can identify what that looks like underneath there. Look at that. Look at the veneers. But that wood is something really, really, really special. Their cues hit extremely solid. Very, very, very solid hit. I mean, you can feel that you're commanding that ball around effortlessly when you hit a ball with one of their cues. We did have the pleasure of selling one before that was sent to us. It was a slightly used one. This one, again, is brand new, and we are looking forward to ordering many more cues in the future from these guys. I'm going to give you their bio in just a minute, but I want you to really enjoy what you're looking at here. I'm going to tell you something. For under $3,000, you will not find craftsmanship or playability very easily in that category. I mean, this cue could easily be priced much, much, much higher. In fact, it should be anywhere from $3,400 to $3,500. I am under $3,000, absolutely no trades. The price is the price plus shipping. And again, you can skip the wait time. An interesting fact about these guys, okay? Terry and Micah Ott, they do not use a lot of cue component parts that are made. So they basically do a lot of their own work in the shop. So all the rings the butt caps, the joint collars, the ferrules are all cut and made in-house. Again, the butt caps, the joint collars, the ferrules are all cut and made in-house. So you're getting a true custom cue. A lot of hand work that goes into this. A lot of stuff is done by hand. A lot of excellent craftsmanship that goes into making these cues. There are no pre-made parts that are used. Again, no pre-made parts are used except for the joint pin, okay, which is right here, of course, the joint pin and that bumper right there. Other than that, they do not use any pre-made parts. This is a standard size cue, by the way. Now, what I'm going to do, I want to read their bio to you, okay, as it is in the write-up here, okay, and I will include this with the cue if you were to buy it. I'm going to run through it real fast with you. Each Ott custom cue is constructed by the father and son team of Terry Ott and Micah Ott in Blanchard, Oklahoma. They said, we take great pride in our craftsmanship and endeavor to make each and every cue unique, attractive, and solid. Our cues are influenced by a number of classic designs. We combine these classic design elements with our complementary color, grain, and texture combinations that are distinctive yet remain elegant and tasteful. Each cue is meticulously assembled to the exact tolerances. With the exception to metal pins and rubber bumpers, again, every part of the cue is manufactured in-house, so you're getting a true custom cue. Before they began this cue making journey, they were pool players, first and foremost. So although we have gone to great lengths to create a cue that is pleasing to the eye, we fully intend for each of our cues to perform at the highest level on the table, as well as to provide a solid, pleasant, and predictable feedback in every shot. What that means, solid but predictable, okay? You should be able to pick up one Ott cue, then go to another, and you should be able to predict the way that the cue feels, okay? The cues have a slight forward balance that feels very natural at the table. He says, our shafts have a modified pro taper and short ferrule combination. Took them over 2 years in developing and testing to produce a classic medium firm hit while retaining excellent deflection characteristics. So natural deflection characteristics, lower deflection characteristics, and a very nice hit. Okay, so one more thing about them. Micah Ott first showed his interest in his dad's home pool table at the age of 10. By the age of 12, he was the Oklahoma 18 and under 9-ball champion. I always love when people that know how to play good pool make cues because they know how they're supposed to hit. They know how the feedback is supposed to be. There's nothing better than somebody that uses the products, of course, that they create. So after several successful defenses of his title. So at 12 years old, Micah was the Oklahoma 18 and under 9-ball champion. After several years of successful defending of that title, he added the Missouri 18 and under 9-ball championship as well. His big break at an early age led to a number of broken tips, ferrules, and even split shafts, prompting his dad to purchase a cue repair lathe. Micah would later begin using that lathe for refinishing cues, setting the stage for a leap into cue making. Micah earned his master's degree in finance from the University of Oklahoma on December of 23. These are some highly intelligent guys. You can tell by as fast as they learn how to make cues. Even though they haven't been on the scene for a real long time, their work has just, again, stormed the cue making industry, and people know they did a lot of research and development before they started making these cues. Terry Ott is a career commercial banker that developed a love for pool in the mid-'80s, so he's been around for a long time. While in college at the University of Oklahoma, an earlier hobby as an amateur artist and shared love of quality pool cues with his son informed the attraction to cue making. Terry lives in Blanchard, Oklahoma, a southern suburb of Oklahoma City, with his wife for over 35 years, Michelle, and his son, Micah. So there you go, guys. That's the story behind the Ott custom cues. This bad boy right here is going to fly out of here. The question is, who is going to take advantage of the sale price, take advantage of this beautiful cue, which I will gladly put my stamp of approval on and give you a 100% money back guarantee. If you don't like this one, you can ship it back. I'll even pay the shipping for you. Brand new Ott custom cue, proudly available at crossroadcues.com.